for 3 recap. Today is our Thursday Biz Tips. This we're going to focus more on the businesses. As you can see on my screen, I did attend at 12 noon the Texas Development or the Texas Economic Development Workshop. As you can see, these are the government, especially if you're a minority, you are a veteran, or even women-owned businesses. There are so many programs that are allotted for you. This is a web series. So this is a workshop, and then they have recorded video where I'm going to attach the link on my YouTube channel so you can watch on your own time. This is the Governor's Small Business Webinar Resource Library. On this workshop, they talked about business strategy. They even talk about starting a business, the challenges of starting a business, even for veterans, resources, and women-owned. The procurement tips where you can get you can get contracts when you are if you have construction company, if you have a training center, you could actually get a contract to the state through the procurement technical center. Every city, just Google it. You can find the closest one near you. Every city, or supposedly they have this assistance. If not, just go to the website. Just type procurement center near me. Okay, what did we talk about from 12 noon? And all of the PowerPoint and the videos are all provided on the link below. All you have to do is click it. So they talk about scaling your business. There are many factors, especially COVID situation, that affects a business ability to grow. Then they presented how you can scale up your business. And also the business strategy, utilizing the skills for a small business program. Of all this, I'd like to focus more on the skills for a small business program. What is this? This is available to Texas, to the employers that you have W-2 employees. If you have W-2 employees, then also full-time, the state will provide you certain amount of money for funding to train your employees. For example, they need to be trained on customer service. They need to have soft skills. Instead of you hiring someone or paying somebody, this is the one that you can avail. This is a grant program from the state. Every year they have funding. If you have 1 or 2 employees or 1 to 20 employees, there's a specific amount, maybe 1,800 times 20. Those 1,800 can be utilized for 1 employee and for the training and developing their skills and their knowledge on the given company that they work for. That's why if you're the W-2 employee of your company, you are included on this program. They also talk about the importance of business planning. Remember, anything that you're doing from this point forward, an action on a vision needs to be backed up with a good action plan. From your SWOT analysis, what would be your marketing that you're going to serve, how much financing you needed, then what is the operations? Do you have a system in place? What are the different software they're going to use? You have your product pricing place, promotion in all in your business. Those are things that they talk about the business planning and where do you want to see your business from the different stages of business, the startup, from the startup, fast growth or rapid growth, rapid growth, mature and decline, and then innovation. Or yeah, those are the 4 phases of the business. And then we talk about also funding. What are the different types of funding options? It could be you loan to the bank, a bootstrap it. When you bootstrap, you borrow money to your friends and family members. Also finding investors or even finding grants. Then also the identifying the target market. How can you position yourself online? All of these are here. Financial planning, all of this, and together with the veteran resources, how can you be certified as a minority-owned businesses? All of this are provided on this link. I'm going to send it to you, or you just click the link below. And so much for our business topics for the related to the Texas Development Center training. Let's talk about what happened that I do today. This morning, usually every second and fourth Tuesday of the month, we are conducting the Chris and Jill live chat from 8 a.m. to 8:45. I'm sorry for the audio. I had an internet issue, so if you can, if you would be able to watch it, it's there. My audio, it's on and off. Well, from 8 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. we did the live chat. We talk about women empowerment and also the organization here in Dallas that supports protect and support for women and children that had been victim of abuse or violence. I also going to put the contact information if you know someone or you know somebody that are experiencing this abuse, domestic abuse. We have a nonprofit organization. As a matter of fact, they're raising funds this coming October 15, I believe. It's a fundraising program through fashion and gala, and able to get more budget to support the victims for them to start all over again and have a new beginning. Then after that, we have a meeting with a client. This client owns an ice cream store. So she owns an ice cream store, and then the problem is she's having a hard time with her employees, keeping the employees. And then she asks, is there any payroll tax refund? The answer is yes. So this is a program from the Internal Revenue Service. They call it the ERTC, or Employee Retention Tax Credit, or a payroll tax refund in layman's term. So what does it mean is, if you experience being shut down because of a COVID situation between 2019 to 2021, or you have a decrease in sales from 20 to 50%, and even you have a problem with your supply chain problem or issues, you might qualify for a payroll tax refund. So basically, the payroll tax refund is given returning your contribution to your employee's payroll. That's why for you to qualify, you need to have the following three documents: the quarterly 941 reports. These are the payroll reports you're submitting to the IRS from 2019 to 2021. We also need the quarterly profit and loss statements from 2019 to 21. And also if you receive any paycheck protection program. So those are the pre-assessment documents that we would be needing with this client. But if you want to know more, click the link below so we could pre-assess whether you qualify or not. Then next meeting that I have from 12, a company. So they own a real estate company, but it's under their name. They have this tire shop. So the question that they're asking me is whether they can put their property in an LLC, into a limited liability company. I'm not a lawyer, but this is what the basic guidelines are. You have to speak to your lawyer. Okay, when you own, because they want to benefit to utilize the LLC for limited liability, like to minimize their liability from their business to their personal liability will not cross over to the LLC. That's the reason why people are doing LLC. However, their property is under their name, the real estate. The question is, can they use to transfer it to the limited liability company that they formed 2 years ago? What my answer is, you have to talk to your insurance company under your real estate, because if you are going to change the ownership of the real estate from personal to business, from personal to an LLC, then there might need to also change the insurance. So you have to talk to your insurance company. And then second is, you also have to talk to your mortgage or lender if they are, because they gave you the loan or the mortgage payment based on your name, based on your personal credit score. But now your LLC will own it. There might be some changes need to be done, some legal corporate paperwork that need to be done, because it's like you're selling or you're transferring. It's a buyer or seller agreement. You're transferring the ownership from personal to your LLC. And then the third one, if you have tenants on that, you might also have to revisit your contract, your lease agreement with your tenants. Because now, before, the landlord is you, and now your company will be the landlord. Your ABC LLC will be the landlord. That's why I mentioned to them, talk to their lawyer, talk to their mortgage, their banker, and also talk to the insurance company. What would be the best case scenario if they want to transfer their personal property, the real estate, to an LLC? Then after that meeting, we did have another with it's a company. They made $800,000 in a year, and he loved to take care of his employee. He's selling used computers and other recycled gadgets or equipment. His question is, how to retain the employees. there are things that you can do, especially right now that it's a major problem. Even my company is experiencing retaining employees. So that's why it's not just about the salary or hour that employees stay with you. It's a working environment, the culture, but most of all, if you are offering benefits and incentives. That's the reason why we came out with the retirement plan for the employees. We have two plans as offered by my financial advisor. Number one is the 401k, and the other one is the simple IRA. We compare which one. But the bottom line, any of these plans, any benefits that you offer to your employees, it's business deductions. So that's why if you offer worth of 10,000 benefits to your employees at the end of the year, and then you are subject to 90,000 of taxable income, that 10,000 benefits that you give to your employees is automatically a business deductions. Going back to the benefits, there are two that we offer, the 401k plan, and then the other one is the simple IRA. The 401k plan, by nature, remember, all of these are business deductions. The only thing is 401k, it's an investment portfolio for retirement of your employees. You need to meet the safe harbor that each employee, you need to offer it to everybody. That's the benefit of that is a business deduction. It also gives retention to your employees. But there are more paperworks because you need to meet the safe harbor rule, which is 3%. You need to contribute at least 3% to your employees. Uh, so that's the thing. You need to have a minimum of 3%. But if you want to know more, click the link below. We have a financial advisor who can walk you through with that. And then at the same time, there are more paperwork and compliance to the Internal Revenue Service to set up this 401k plan. And then the other option is the simple IRA. The simple IRA means it's from the word itself, this is less paperwork. If the employer elects make matching contribution, they don't have to really give a 3% of the employee's total compensation. Okay, so that's a 3% of the total employee's compensation. So what if it's you paid $25,000 in a year, or 20,000, 3% of that times 0.03, that's $600. So going back to the 401k, for the 401k, you are required to give 3% of the total employee's compensation, which, for example, 20,000 times 3%, that's 600 per employee. If you have 10 employees, that is equivalent to 6,000. However, on the simple IRA, IRA means individual retirement account. For the IRA, it says here that an employer may substitute the 2%. This is non-elective. You are not mandatory to contribute as an employer. An employer may substitute the 2% non-elective contribution for the matching contribution of the employees are notified on a timely basis. The bottom line is simple, clearly spells out it appeals to the employers. Both have business deductions. Also, the simple IRA is easy to set up and less paperwork to the Internal Revenue Service. But just a reminder for any one of you out there that trying to withdraw your 401k and simple IRA, there's a penalty before you reach 59 and a half years old and you withdraw this money. There's a subject penalty up to 10% from the Internal Revenue Service. All right, so you have to be mindful and what would be the tax implications of this retirement plan. And then also, after that, we did have a meeting around 4:30 p.m. We are launching this Go Green and Get Cryptos. I'm looking forward for the partnership. Also, the Texas Blockchain Council, and here that we're launching another round of mixers in a monthly basis. That's a future project. I partnered up with this company that are going to sponsor and going to provide us the event for this coming August. I'm gonna keep you posted on my YouTube channel or even on my Facebook. Well, okay. So that would be all. I do have so many things to cover, but right now I think that would be all for today. And if you like this content, please click share and subscribe. Today is Junior Friday. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And stay safe, everyone. Have a good day. Bye.